And we are down for a minute, but we're back live now as a bunt was laid down to load the bases. But we've got some confusion here as the ball hit him and the umpire calls him out. Runners back to their base. Is that the play there, Pat? You saw it, not me.
I definitely saw it, but I'm sorry
So you had a bunt put in play.
Looks like the manager of the Baltimore Chop is not too happy with that call.
So that ball appeared to hit the runner in fair ground, was the ruling on that one. Dodged a bullet there for Zeke, as that would have loaded the bases.
That would
See
have.
if he can capitalize off that gift. Get out of this inning with 2 outs here as he gets ahead of the first batter with a breaking ball.
Back with the first pitch strike.
It's Craig Wiley at the plate. Believe he's 0 for 2 on the day. Zeke deals and gets ahead of him 0-2.
Wait for Zeke to battle back here.
Battle back in a big way.
Yes.
Ties the game, then gets a weird out number 2. 2 on, 2 out. Up ahead 0-2. Deal, bouncing ball towards short. Furlong bounces off his glove and into left. This will get a run in, 6-5. So that'll go down as error number 4 on the day.
Error number 4 of the day, and unfortunately the third in the inning.
Furlong really having fits out there at shortstop. Played that one well, took a weird hop off his glove and bounced into left.
There might be some stern words from him after this game, definitely in the next practice.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's the first game of the season. You don't want to ever give up on a guy, but
It's still not easy to see 4 errors in one game.
yeah, especially 3 in an inning really hurt this guy out there.
Yeah.
Came in with a 5-1 lead this inning and now trails 6-5. Zeke gets ahead of the first guy. Yet another strike. Got to think this will be the last inning for him. His pitch count's getting up there. It's the first game of the season. 62. Not terrible, but in the dirt. Apologies, that was 72. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Zeke the deal. Called on the outside corner for strike 2. Great pitch there. 1 away. He get out of the inning here.
I really hope he can. It's been a very long inning for the Rockville Express on defense. A few miscues that led to a lot of runs. AJ's just trying to get out of this inning and get back to the explosive offense.
Yeah, it's the obvious disadvantage of fourth season in there is, like we said, he only got 1 practice in, no real opportunity to work on anything defensive as that's starting to show in the field, but
Let's hope they can iron that out as the season goes along.
absolutely, yeah, no worries there. Lights are here on at Bachman as the sun goes down. So we'll finish this one, the lights the rest of the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Checks the runner at second. He's out to a pretty big lead. You got to think anything towards the outfield will score him.
Yeah.
So this one's fouled away. And time called by the umpire is some confusion here as
Ball
Baltimore
definitely got
managers
across
on the field. They got a ball on the field.
Yep.
Skipper from the Baltimore dugout makes a nice play on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Really had to run a long way for that. Oh, and
All
gets him on the
right.
outside. And looked like an off speed, and that'll get us out of the inning. 6-5 at the end of 4.
Mike's hot.
We're back here in the top of the 5th as Charlie Furlong stands in, looking to redeem himself off that rough inning there. See if he can get angry at the ball, get something driven out green. He's 1 for 2 in this one, single and a fly out. As first pitch swinging out towards center, should be routine enough. And he's down for out number 1. And quick out number 1. Alder getting a first pitch swing and a swing and a fly out. It's his second inning of work. Lefty out of South Carolina looks to lock in and eat a few innings here for Baltimore as they lead 6-5. And the first pitch to catcher James Heffley in the dirt. Check swing. And called strike 2. And 0-2 to Heffley. And a high high ball, 1-2, waste pitch there. As he goes upstairs with a fastball.
Heffley looking here, 1-2 pitch.
Puts this one in play.
Puts it in play.
Diving play at third. He stops it across the diamond and throws wild. Gets away, and Heffley breaks for second. It'll definitely be scored as a hit and a throwing error on the third baseman as he made a remarkable diving stop. The throw is offline, and Heffley's on second with an out here. Bringing up big Johnny McMath from Florida.
Johnny had a big 2-run triple in the second inning that broke open this game for the Express.
Yeah,
looking to get another big hit here.
Guy on second. It's the deal from Alder. Front door slider called strike 1. Good opportunity for the Express to tie this one up as they get a gift off that wild throw. Throw came from Craig Wiley. And the deal from Alder is a high fastball taken upstairs. Count 2-1. Alder wasting no time, already back in the windup. And breaking ball in the dirt, lays off for 3-1. After that knock earlier, they're definitely pitching a little careful to McMath here. Haven't really given him anything to swing at.
I wouldn't blame him. He had like we said earlier, big base hit. And with a runner on, they decided to walk him.
Yeah, put him on.
2 on, 1 out for the Express, which brings up Connor Hogan, who is 0 for 1 in this game with a strikeout and reached on a fielder's choice.
Hogan, you got first and second, 1 down here. 9, 1, and 2 in the order. Deal, this one's hit up and out of play towards the parking lot. This one takes a skip over the car that was hit earlier, back towards the trees. And this one's headed right back for it. Misses the Audi in the parking lot, dings the car behind it. Real unfortunate place for the parking lot.
Yeah, these foul balls are really getting close to some of these cars, and just like that one, that actually hit one.
Yeah, never want to come home to that.
Nope.
But This one is also hit towards the parking lot.
Third foul ball in a row.
It's making me happy that I parked all the way in the back.
Yeah, parked on the other side of this field where these foul balls aren't going right now.
So Hogan late on 3 straight pitches, hitting them all foul off to the right side. Here he is again. Ball outside, called strike 3. Didn't put up much of a fight on that one. That's 2 down now, bringing in Sean Soller,
who today is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk.
So, yep, looking for his first hit of the season. That would be a great time for it. Elder steps back and checks the runner. Nothing doing. Rockville first and second, looking to tie this one up, maybe even take the lead here. Seiler swings and misses for strike 1. Lefty up runner on second. Nice ground ball to the right side. Should tie this one up. He can get one towards the outfield as this one's hit and play up. Catcher makes a play on it in foul territory. Does he have room? Makes a play on it and makes a nice catch for out number 3. It's Craig no, apologies. Mike Malice on the catch there behind the plate. And that'll do it for the top 5 for the Express. Back in for the Baltimore half of the 5th as they lead 6-5 here over the Express. And new pitcher into the game. Got right-hander Alex Hill on the bump, making his season debut. As you mentioned earlier, Rockville a little short on the bench, so obviously trying to save arms where they can. Pulling the plug early here on A.J. Zeke at 77 pitches. Alex Hill is 6'4", 180 righty out of Dickinson College. There's a fastball, changeup, and slider. And stepping in to lead off the 5th for Baltimore is catcher Mike Malice, coming off that nice catch in foul territory to end the last half of the inning.
Yeah, right up next, the Express dugout. Not a lot of space for him, but he had enough to make the catch and end the inning.
Yeah, he's 1 for 1 in this one. Reached on a single earlier. As he leads off this one, 5-6-7 due up for Baltimore. And Hill in with his first delivery of the season here under the Bachman lights. Gets a first pitch swing, and this one, Heffley gives a look, and it gets out of play. Strike 1. See the ump calling for more balls. He's short a lot, you know. A lot of them are sitting out back by that Audi in the parking
A
lot.
lot of them are out of play in the woods along the right side of this baseball field.
And inside here, evens it up at 1-1. Tight call there, could have gone either way. I would have liked that call.
Yeah, it looked like a strike from here.
And the 1-1. Hill gets an early swing, looked like a change up there.
Fighting this at bat, he is.
You see him getting ahead with the off-speed stuff.
Yeah, it's great to see him out. His first appearance of the season, really good command on his off-speed pitches.
And time called here. Malice steps out. And here comes Hill again with the 2 strike. And right in the back. His first greeting with Baltimore of the game. Puts one right in the number to Mike Malice. And that brings in Roman March. Looks like he got a sub in the game. Or a courtesy runner, rather. He got number 12 taken over. See, lefty center fielder for Baltimore, Roman March, steps in. The runner on first. And ball in the dirt. Heffley gives a look down at first. Nothing doing. And showing bunt here. Lunges and misses at it. Strike 1. March there, try to get one down. And get Malice over to second. Looked like a ball, but he offered at it anyway and missed. As not showing bunt here for the 1-1. Hill delivers, and it's high for ball 2. Hill checks his guy at first. And the 2-1. Runner breaks. And this one's in the left. See if it gets down, and it does. Runner at second will hold, though. Got a hit and run that was put in play, but not towards the right side. Keeps Malice from advancing. First and second, no outs here.
Yeah, I don't think he got very deep in left field. But Baltimore Chop are threatening now with 2-1 in the inning.
Yeah, it was Connor Hogan getting the ball in quickly there. Stopping runner from getting to third. And Gage Ragard stepping in now and stepping right back out. And Heffley wants a word with Hill. Ragard, he's 0 for 2 in this one. As you see Rick calling in his outfield a few steps. End of the order, not afraid of the long ball here, as he's obviously looking to, on anything shallow, get an out at the plate. As Ragard's showing bunt here with 2 on. Smart step off there by Hill. Looks the runner back. First base in a few steps as Ragard shows bunt again. First pitch to him. Pulls it back, ball 1. Baltimore obviously looking for the sacrifice here, get 2 in scoring position.
Yeah, with the way the defense has been playing for Rockville in the last couple innings, it wouldn't surprise me if they want to just advance a couple runners.
Oh, and this one's inside. Hits the knob of the bat, it looks like, but he still offers at it, and that's a foul ball for strike 1. Pat, a lot of hit and runs, a lot of bunt shows here in the first one. You see both sides obviously looking for the get the fundamental part of this down.
Oh yeah, so far that's been very strong for both teams in this opening game of the season.
Something the managers want to establish early on, see where their guys are at. Is this one bunt pulled back for ball 2?
Oh,
Raygard's still showing bunt.
Always good in the first game of the season to get your fundamentals down, and after this first game, go into practices throughout the season and fine-tune them even more.
And runner breaks, and bunt pulled back, throw down to third. Tag, and oh, they say he got under it. As Rayo made a nice effort to stop that ball. Ball pulled him off the bag a little bit. He tried to get the tag back in there. Looked to me like he did, but called safe. Backside runner advances as well.
Successful double steal.
Raygard 2 in scoring position. The sacrifice is done for him. Doesn't need a show bunt here, as he's got the green light to swing away with runners on second and third and 1 out. And this one's up. Should be playable. Center fielder coming in. And a sliding stop at second base. Keep that one from landing in the tryout. Eddie Hacapione makes a nice sliding play on his knees there.
Great defensive showing from the second baseman right there. Ranging back to the infield and makes that incredible catch.
Yeah,
Keep
caught
the
off
runners on
center field on that one. No real call on it till the last second, but it's a nice play there for the second out. Price has got to be happy with that one.
Yeah. Pretty sure most of Rockville is happy with that one as well.
Yeah, as Hill deals here. Ball.
Keeping those
outside.
runners that advance on a double steal right where they are. No advancing, no runs, you know.
Matt Shang came in with a big double earlier to put Baltimore back in this one. Here he is again with runners in scorer position with 2 outs. And this one's high for ball 2. Hill wanted that one. Didn't get it. And 2-0, 2 outs. Deals in a ground ball. He should get him out of the inning as this one kicks away from Eddie. Still has a play on it. Called safe at first. So that'll go down as yet another error here for Rockville. As now it's a 7-5 ball game.
Middle infield really needs some work out here.
Pat, the pitchings look great. They're throwing strikes. It's just a lot of letdown from the defense today. Hopefully that's something they straighten out as the season goes on.
Pitching, in my opinion, has been very on point. Lots of first pitch strikes.
Yeah.
Very good command. Just the infield is not working with them, unfortunately.
Yeah, and a hat tip to Baltimore for sure. They're capitalizing on these errors.
Yeah.
As we've got a substitution into this one, number 32 in the game for Baltimore. Don't have a name, but working on that. We'll get that to you, hopefully before the end of the at-bat. Move to first, gets away. This will bring in a run, making it 8-5, runner advance.
Pick-off attempt by the pitcher.
Trip Myers in the game. Lefty, tall lefty at that. So now he's got a runner at second following the botched pickoff play that brought in a run, making it 8-5. And yet another defensive breakdown for Rockville here. So they hope to get out of this inning. Here's the deal. Called strike on the outside.
Let's just hope they leave all these defensive miscues on this opening day and not bring them into the rest of the season.
Yeah, leave them here at Bachman and regroup. You got 4 days till your next game.
4 days, lots of practices.
And this one's up, headed towards us. Heads up. Hill, 2 strikes on him here.
Trying to get this last pitch strike, get out of this inning, so hopefully Rockville can get back up at bat and score some more runs.
Yeah, they need it. Took command early in this one, and then as you've seen some defensive letdowns, and there's a pitch, strike 3.
Is that not 3?
2 outs. Thought we had 3. Another new batter into the game for Baltimore, number 12, his first at-bat. It's ball high. J.J. Thrush, an infielder in here. You hear the dog cheering on Alex Hill here as he gets his strike. Hill looking to get out of this inning. Batter new into this game. Running a few steps off a second. Move and no throw. Ed seemed to get there on the coverage, but Hill didn't want to deliver that. Eats it and back on the bump here.
Looking for punch out here.
Low in the dirt, outside.
Runner at second really giving fits for Alex in the middle infielders. Moving a lot over there.
2 outs, you want to focus at the plate and worry a little bit less out the runner. Especially a new guy into the game, you really want to focus on that. And Pat, make the catch on that. This one's headed back towards us, over the Audi.
Hits car behind the Audi.
And the deal. Looked at it and didn't offer for a high fastball in there. And Hill walks him, making it first and second with 2 outs here. Already 2 in the inning. 8-5 here in the 6th. And no one up throwing for Rockville yet. It looks like they're sticking it out with Hill.
Wouldn't be surprised if we saw someone in the next half inning or so start warming up. Alex has done a lot here, and
meanwhile on the Baltimore side, you've got it arm up, it looks like. We'll have an update if one comes. And look over at second, and runner dances back. High and inside here. Waters his 3rd plate appearance. Top of the order for Baltimore. Waters 1 for 3 in this one. Pretty big for Hill here to get through the top of the order as Baltimore wants to obviously add on to this lead. And this one's put in play out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Short way to second, and Rockville's out of the inning.
great defensive reassurance there by the middle infield to make a clean play, clean put out to end the inning.
Back on track. 8-5 here as Rockville comes up. And we're back in from Bachman Field. Those of you just tuning in, here in the top of the sixth, Rockville Express trail the Baltimore Chop 8-5. 2-3-4 due up this inning as Ethan Zorball steps in.
Ethan, this game is one for one with 2 walks and a single. He did score in the first inning off of a Ryan Maley sac fly.
Got Alder in here in his third inning of work. Starts off with the ball outside. Alder, lefty at a University of South Carolina. D1 arm throwing in here, and 2-0.
As we mentioned earlier, unfortunately, South Carolina's season was ended today after a 3-2 loss to Virginia on their quest for a road to Omaha.
And Alder lays one in, makes it 2-1. Zorball yet to swing the bat in this AB.
Not much to swing at.
To your point, ball in the dirt makes it 3-1. He can get his third walk of the day. Might spark something here for Rockville. Leadoff guy on. Obviously down 3, looking to get back into it, and there he is.
There's that third
Ball
walk.
4. Brings up Eddie Hakopian. 2 knocks already today.
Yep, he is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and
First pitch to him, swung on, hit out towards left. Outfielder going back. And center fielder calls him off and makes the play for the first out. Good jump on that by Roman March to retire Hakopian. In for his 4th at-bat of the day, Ryan Maley, designated hitter. 1 for 2 in this one with a sac flies. He checks his swing at one in the dirt. Believe he held up in time, making it 1-0. Maley watches strike 1 in there. Obviously not a favorable lefty-on-lefty matchup here.
no, lefty on lefty's definitely not favored, but hey, you never know. Sometimes same-handed pitching can get a hit off of them.
This
Definitely
one's fouled
surprise
back.
people.
Nope, had a lefty wearing a 34 up there. Kind of reminds me of you back in the day in high school.
Yeah, definitely not the same number, but
You didn't wear 34?
I wore 14.
That's right, 14. I was
But-
close enough.
Yeah, I
Minus 20. As this one's high, throw down to first.
got back.
Zorball back in time. Catcher gives us a throw down to first to keep it interesting. Bailey steps back in and fouls off another one.
Ooh.
Heard the thud on that.
Really risky parking your car out here, especially this close to the field.
Yeah, fans tune in. I advise you not to park in the first or second line of cars here, as we've seen quite a couple dented now. A few double dinks. He checks his swing at another one. Catcher points down and no swing, according to BJ Diamond.
BJ Diamond, our base umpire today.
Ooh, great name for an umpire, Diamond. I like
Very,
that.
very fitting. Very fitting.
Diamond, man of the diamond, is runner breaks here. This one's fouled off. He'll have to retreat. Third base in foul territory is Rick Price is to dance out of the way.
As Price does a good job dancing out of the way, and the third baseman makes a nice catch over there in foul territory.
That's a nice little coach's jig out of danger there as Craig Wiley puts that one away in foul territory for the second out. And now third baseman for the Express, Rio Fabre, takes a high strike. I'm sorry, a high ball. And the 1-0. Zorball lead off at first. This one's in the dirt, and Zorball stays at first. Looking for some 2-out life out of this Rockville offense. Down 3. Been silent since the beginning. Isn't that right, Pat?
Yeah.
As there he goes for second, right on cue, as this is a hit and run. Another diving stop at third. Gets up, makes the throw, but a one-hopper eats it. Tough play. I'm thinking that's an infield hit on that one. Clearly an infield hit. That one was hit real hard. Great diving stop. Second one of the day for Craig Wiley at third. Impressive as it was, still an infield single, giving him first and second.
First and second, 2 outs, brings up
Charlie Furlong,
who on the day is 1 for 2 with one for three with a single and 2 flyouts.
And that one's in. That'll get a run. That one's in the gap as Furlong redeems himself, makes this an 8-6 game. He hustles into second, throw, and he's safe in there with a double. Runners on second, third for the Express. Good knock there, brings in a run.
Scoring on the play is Ethan Zorbaugh, who reached on a walk to start the inning.
Yeah, I believe that's Zorbaugh's second run of the game, correct?
That is right. Little 2-out magic from the Express right here. Let's see if we can keep it going.
Nice to see Furlong back in his element there.
Yeah.
Couple of rough spurts earlier on, but gets it back there.
Yeah, couple rough innings on the field, but on offense takes care of it and gets a nice one RBI double.
Yeah, the Baltimore skipper's out. Wants a word with this pitcher as the Express have second and third with 2 out. Obviously, you've got the tying run on second base here. Jonathan McMath due up. How's he doing today?
Jonathan is...
Apologies, catcher James Heffley in.
James on the day is 1 for 1. Reach on a single, has a reach on a fielder's choice, and reach on a walk.
That's right, he had that almost double play ball earlier.
Yeah, almost double play.
He's able to run it out.
Actually, with him having a fielder's choice, I'm making 1 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, see if you can have a nice knock here and tie this ball game up.
With runners on second and third, looking to do damage. Some more 2-out magic from the Express. Would love to see it.
Alder deals, front door slider, called strike 1. Alder, you've seen time and time again, really not wasting any time getting into his motion, as here he comes for the second one. Popped up, out of play. Catcher makes a break on it. Did he get to that?
He did.
Oh, crashing up against the fence on the fly. Laying his glove out for that one, and this inning's over. It's a pair of nice plays on the day for catcher Mike Malice, as Rockville strands 2, including the tying run, 8-6 after 6. We'll be back at the bottom of the 6th inning for the Baltimore Shop. And back here at Bachman, bottom of the 6th. Baltimore chop up 8-6. As third baseman Craig Wiley into the game, 0 for 3 on the day. Puts the first pitch in play off the rubber. Stopped by Furlong, much too late on the throw, but made a nice play on it. Infield single.
Either came off the mound or off of Alex's heel. Either way, it shot up in the air, and Furlong, trying to make a play, was a little late, but was still pretty good defensive showing.
Yeah, guy on first brings up Keegan Saltese, third hole hitter for Baltimore. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Looking to add to that, Alex Hill in his second inning of work as he delivers high and inside for ball 1. As Rockville's got another righty up in the bullpen, we'll be right back with a name on that. It's Jesse Lacefield. Hill delivers, and Saltese checks his swing, appeal down, called strike. And 2-1 from Hill. Outside. Or I'm sorry, it was a 3-1. Called ball 4. That'll make it first and second here. No outs for the Chop.
And again, Chop are threatening early in an inning, and so far when they get
Bringing in
runners
number
on,
36 newly entered into this one.
they get runners on, they score them. It's shown. See if the defense can keep the damage minimal. Hopefully no runs, but, you know, that's wishful thinking.
Newly entered into the game is Trey DiMacchio, his first at bat of the season, as he lays down a bunt. Not easy to do, coming in late in the game to lay down a bunt, and he gets it perfectly down the left field line. And that'll load the bases up. No out still.
Here comes manager Rick Price.
Yeah, Rick's out, and looks like he's going to Lacefield. And that looks like the day on Alex Hill. Gave up 2 runs. And Jesse Lacefield, 5'11" at a Catholic university into this one. Plays a number of positions, but he's coming in.
Always love seeing utility players that can play all places on the field, and especially with our interview with Rick saying that there's not a lot of pitchers. Any position players that can play pitching as well are very high valued.
Yeah, and to your point here, opening day, 14 guys in, the 32 burned on the bench, leaving you 3 left. Haven't seen any defensive changes yet. Lacefield from Potomac, Maryland, throws a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, and a slurve. As we've seen today, a lot of good off-speed working on earlier today is see what Lacefield can do with that slurve, complement his fastball.
Definitely want to see him mix it up at times, you know, keep batters on their toes, you know. Throw a couple fastballs and off-speed, see if he can get a couple swing and misses here.
Yeah. However, you got the bases loaded, no outs. You don't see him warming up out of the stretch, however. It'll be interesting. Never easy to enter the game with Bases loaded.
Never easy to enter the game
Especially
with.
when you're not familiar with the relief role, but
Oh yeah, well it's not easy to enter the game with runners on at all, but especially with the bases loaded
no outs.
and no outs in the inning. It's gonna be tough relief right here. Hoping to keep this game 8-6.
Yeah, I mean, there's no room to walk anyone either. As catcher Mike Malice will be up for Baltimore. Just 1 for 1 in this one. Looking to capitalize and grow on his team's lead here.
Well placed base hit anywhere can definitely score a couple runs.
Lacefield takes the rubber in his first pitch of the season. The deal. Hump didn't even seem to have his helmet on, but he'll let it stand. Lacefield loses his hat on the play as well. The 1-0. Oh, good breaking ball. Swung on and missed for strike 1. First look at the slurve there. Looked pretty good to me, don't you say?
Like I said, hoping to throw those off-speed pitches, get some swings and misses, and right there, right on cue.
And fastball low in the dirt. Try to see what he was sitting on there. Makes it 2-1. And some chin music up towards Malice, able to get out of the way. The 2-1 deal in is popped up, playable behind the plate.
Out of play.
And runs out of room. Can't get to that one.
Bounces over the stands right behind the backstop.
Yeah, makes it 2-2. Get another strike in there for Lacefield. Obviously important for him to throw strikes. There's nowhere to put Malice. You can't walk him.
Can't walk him. Would not want to give up any more runs,
Gotta
especially
come
in this
right
game.
in throwing strikes.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2. And tried for the high outside corner, missed it.
Full count walk, unfortunately brings in another run, as it is now 9-6 Baltimore.
Yeah, 9-6 is walk in. Still bases loaded. And delivered in there, strike 1. Got a newly entered guy into the game here for Baltimore, number 27.